The Last of Us, BioShock, Gears of War, Knack.
You can play as Ice Knack.
Put your dog ass down to the test chamber, or else I will
All
shove
of
the
these
sample up your
games
ass.
are masterpieces, but they're shit when compared to Pizza Tower. Yeah, that's right. They were talking about Pizza Tower, baby. Talking about the Pizza Tower, the tower with the pizza in it. Also, sorry, I had to change in my "We Love Casting Spells" shirt. It just felt more appropriate for the video. So I had heard of Pizza Tower through the grapevine because it's kind of like a meme game. Everyone kind of knows about it, but I had never actually played it, and I'm not a typical fan of platformers. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna experience it for what it is, and I'm gonna beat it. And I did beat it, and I'm very glad that I did. So the game opens up, and it's a cinematic of this man who owns a pizza shop that we later own is named Peppino. Now Peppino's pizza shop is under attack by the giant pizza face in the pizza tower that has come next to his humble abode of a pizza shop. Now it is very clear that this pizza tower intends to destroy this pizza shop. So what does Peppino do? What any other Italian does, and goes on a full-on rampage and goes inside the tower and does a B&E and assaults him. Now, I am an Italian myself, and god damn it, I love this game so much. First of all, the art style is amazing. It looks like someone opened up Microsoft Paint, but like it looks like they've been practicing it for a little bit to like make good enough drawings. It's amazing, and I love it. And some of the loading screens are also filled with like these anime almost drawings of Peppino absolutely fucking yoked out of his mind. Even some of the side characters like Gustavo is drawn very uniquely, which we'll get to Gustavo. That guy's a fucking legend. But they're all drawn very uniquely, and the enemies are all drawn in such a way that they're very apparent what they are, and it's fun. It's like a cartoon. And I want to immediately just say that I really appreciate whenever games go for a creativity over just making the same art style over and over again. I would much rather prefer like this than the same art style we've seen for like the 50th time, just because it's different and it's new, and I really appreciate whenever people do that. So the gameplay loop is pretty simple, but that's not to say it's bad at all. In fact, it's a lot of fun. The tutorial introduces you to toppings. They're toppings for a pizza, but Peppino calls them toppings, and Peppino's god, so they're toppings. There are around 5 in each level that you can find. This consists of the mushroom, the sausage, the tomato, the cheese, and the pineapple. And each of them give you $10 per one that you find. This money is how you go up the tower floors. You find this guy, and he will take your money. He's a very greedy-looking businessman, and he will give you a boss gate. Now, once you defeat the boss that is inside of that boss gate, which, again, the guy who did the art style, I don't know what kind of fucking drugs you were on whenever you made, like, the intro picture to the gate. Holy shit, dude. But once you defeat that boss gate, they will give you a key, which you can then go up the elevator to the next floor. There are additional secrets in each level. For example, they're literally called secrets. There are typically 3 of them in each level. There are these pink eyes that you can find, and you will go in them, and it'll be like a bonus level, kind of similar to. It reminds me of some of the Mario secret levels that are kind of rainbowy and blocks, kind of like Super Mario Sunshine. And then there are also this janitor character that you can find, which will open up this secret, like, janitor kind of closet area, which will give you a secret special cooking item. Sometimes it's spaghetti, sometimes it's butter, but it's an additional item to basically add a 100% the game factor. In terms of gameplay, however, it's actually really fun, and it takes a lot of inspiration from Sonic, for example, where you can build up speed over time by pressing the sprint button, which is right trigger. And as long as you don't collide with anything, Peppino will move fast as a motherfucker until you collide with something or choose to fight something. However, this can also cause you to miss some of the collectibles, so you kind of got to watch out for some of those. But there's a lot of kind of movement techniques that you can do. It reminds me of, again, I'm referencing Mario here. It reminds me of the Mario 64 speedruns you see where they're doing these crazy kind of like backward sprint, backflip jumps. I guarantee you that you could do something like that with this game, where if you really understand the movement with it, you could get very good with it. I mean, I've seen crazy speedruns and world record to this game already. Like, just showing how far it can actually go. And it's very impressive that a game that looks like it was drawn on Microsoft Paint can be this in-depth with its movement. Now, in terms of level design, it's also very impressive. Each level has its own unique feel and unique loading screen even that goes with the theme of the level. I had a great time in all of them, besides the golf one. Fuck the golf one. Why the fuck would you ever walk that way? Get over me! Ah, you motherfucker. I swear to God, dude. Go that way. There's nose, dude! I swear to Jesus Christ. Dude. Just... if this fucking schnoz takes my cheese ball one more time. Now, all jokes aside, the levels were really well designed, and then in fact, most of them had their own kind of gameplay aspect to keep it fresh and to keep it from getting stale, which I appreciate a lot. This made it to where it didn't feel like it overstayed at all, and the 6.5 to 7 hour story felt fun and engaging the whole way through and didn't feel stale, and I appreciate that a lot. But since we're talking about level aspects, we're gonna talk about my boy Gustavo and his rat, dude. Let's just get right into it. So, typically, you play as Peppino, and you go around the level looking for your toppings and looking for the secrets and the collectibles. Until one level, I was playing, and you get to this area, and you see Gustavo and his buddy Rat that he has made friends with. And I didn't think anything of it. You go to it, and then you start playing as them. And it's the most fun part of the game. Because Gustavo and the rat are friends, and Gustavo rides the rat around, and Gustavo himself is a unit. He feels more like attack-based than Peppino. He will go around and whirlwind like he's playing Diablo 4 every single enemy, and just beat the shit out of them. And it's amazing. But I think that's really about all I wanted to cover on this game. You should go play it. It's a lot of fun. And it's genuinely designed well, and the art style is awesome. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to always be kind to each other, and I love you guys. See you guys next time.